Before I get this UFC 177 fight card recap going, I want to ask you about the upcoming September 20th fight between Roy Nelson and Mark Hunt. You think this is going to be a hell of a fight? To be honest, I wish this fight wasn't on Fight Pass because it's in Japan. I wish it would be like on Fox Sports 1 so I could watch the fight because I don't pay for Fight Pass. But that's going to be a hell of a fight. Big Country versus Mark Hunt. It's going to be a barn burner because these two dudes love to throw down. And Roy Nelson's been on a hell of a tear as of late. But you got, on the other hand, Mark Hunt, which is coming off his fight against Bigfoot Silva, which a lot of people say was the best heavyweight fight in UFC history. But now we're going to get into the UFC 177 recap. And I'm going to break down the main event right now. UFC 177 turned out to be a better fight card than I thought it would be. The main event, Renan Barão versus TJ Dillashaw, didn't happen because Renan Barão couldn't make weight. And Dana White even says this, that he needs to fight at 145 and Jose Aldo needs to fight at 155 because when you look at these guys, they're struggling to make weight. Renan Barão almost basically went to the hospital because he went so deep into losing weight, he basically couldn't lose weight anymore. So with that being said, guys, it was TJ Dillashaw versus Joe Soto, and this was Soto's very first fight, if I'm not mistaken, in the UFC. And with that being said, he held his own up until the 5th round of the title fight, man. He had very good head movement, very good defense. This dude was bobbing and weaving like this, kind of like Anderson Silva. And he, like I said, he was holding his own against TJ. But TJ was just, Diaz brothers do a lot of combos and a lot of punches and bunches. He was just throwing punches while Soto was still hanging in there, but eventually got rocked at the 5th round. But let me know what you guys think of this fight card. Was it good? Did you watch it? Did you not watch it? You can always go to MMAlinker.com to see the full fights if you want to do that. But I'm just surprised that Renan Barão didn't make weight. And to be honest, they say Renan Barão, when he comes back, he will not get a title shot. And Renan Barão should be fighting at 145, according to Dana White. And Dana White says his teammate Jose Aldo should be fighting at 155 because these people struggle day in and day out to lose weight for fights and to be in weight. And I know it's your job to becoming 145 or whatever weight class you're in. You're supposed to eat right and get into the right shape. But honestly, guys, are you guys embarrassed by this? It's stupid that Renan Barão could not come in at 135. A lot of people are like, well, Renan Barão is scared. No, he ain't scared. Renan Barão has over, 30 fights, and he was on like a 29 fight win streak. The dude's not scared. Just because he lost once doesn't mean he's scared. It's just he could not lose weight. He kind of reminds you of Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson struggled for years to cut weight. With that being said, it's just surprising, but it's not surprising when these guys are coming in being very, very heavy fighters. They're coming in at like 180, cutting to 135, or they're like 170, cutting to 145. That's like 40 pounds you're cutting weight. And I understand why they cut weight, because that's a way for them to be more bigger than their opponent. I think fighters should fight like Frankie Edgar, basically cut about 5 pounds, and that's it. Frankie Edgar won in the fight at 155 for the longest time because that was his natural weight. He walked around at like 156 or 158 and just cut like 2 pounds. That's it. It would be like me fighting at like 145. That means I'd be cutting like 3 pounds, and I would be never really gassing out. I would still be basically in shape all the time, and I think fighters should always be in shape at all times. But as always, guys, let me know what you think of this fight card. What do you think of this main event? I'm very impressed with this kid, Joe Soto. I never heard of the cat. He came in there and did what he had to do. Off of 1 day of notice. And he was going to be on the undercard, and he came in there and held his own until the 5th round. But as always, guys, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you were really pleasantly surprised about this fight, let me know, because a lot of people were basically saying this is going to be a one-sided ass whooping. A lot of people thought this fight was going to last maybe 1 or 2 minutes. They thought it was going to be like a Daniel Cormier versus Patrick Cummings, and that fight was just a one-sided ass whooping. This fight, he actually was holding his own for a little bit in this fight. Like I said, guys, thanks for watching. As always, subscribe. Every time you hit the like button and you subscribe, it helps out the channel, man. It keeps the channel growing. It keeps me motivated to keep making these MMA prediction and MMA breakdown videos for you. I do have the MMA breakdown on Facebook. I'll put a link in the description box so you guys can find it. I love to interact with you guys. That's why I make these videos. That's why I think all YouTubers make YouTube videos, is to interact with other fellow YouTubers and people who are excited about the same topics that we're talking about. And I love MMA. That's why I've been talking about it for so long. I've been watching MMA since 1996, but really got back into it in 2006. And as always, guys, I will definitely talk to you guys soon. Let me know what you think of this fight card. What do you think of the upcoming Roy Nelson versus Mark Hunt fight? And what got you into MMA? And what was the first fight you actually saw? To me, it had to be a Ken Shamrock fight back in the day. That's when that dude was a beast. And ever since then, I was like, damn, this is real? At first, I didn't even know if MMA was real or not, but I watched it and I was like, damn, this shit is exciting. And back in the day, they really had no rules. Now, it's more of a sport, but I enjoy talking about it and enjoy interacting with you guys. So, I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.